Hey, it's Christina again. I'm on my morning walk and I'm just taking you along. So I wanted to get back to the thoughts of kind of how I started and why I started on my journey to find financial freedom. And it wasn't necessarily because I was looking for it. It was literally I was desperate for it, right? I have just a personal mission, right, to work with kids in foster care, and then that led to adoption, and then all of a sudden we had a house full of kids, and they needed additional care and TLC. And to be honest, if I put them in daycare, they probably would be expelled from daycare because they're not your typical kids. They got stuff, they got behaviors, and that left me needing to be home and to care for them and raise them, before school, before they were school age. That was me being home full time with really no breaks except for naps. And when they got into school age, I got, a couple hours by myself after I got home, squared the house away, actually got ready for the day, did some grocery shopping, the essentials, paid some bills, made calls, got therapy set up, got doctor's appointments set up. That left a couple hours, right? You know how all that goes, especially when you're taking your preschooler or your half-day kindergartner. Like, you can't even go home, do the hokey pokey and turn around before it's time to get back in the pickup lane. It's ridiculous. So anyway, there's no way I could go out into the corporate world. I have a degree in business with an emphasis in accounting and finance. I could go get an amazing job, right? Get fulfilled, get my significance and my contribution, and get to go to the bathroom by myself during the day without fingers, sliding underneath the door. You know how that is. That sounds amazing, right? To be able to go away from the house, dress up like an adult, have adult conversations, not talk about, diaper changes and nose wiping and all of that stuff. And also, get paid for my worth, or what I think my worth is based upon the tasks that I'm doing. Like, that sounds amazing. But there is no corporate employer out there that's going to accommodate me coming into work at 11 and leaving at 2. Let's be honest. There's just not. So in order to accommodate a life with a lot of kids, a lot of special needs kids, I had to go look for something within my wheelhouse that actually could create some income for me so that I could stay home and have this family. And foster care, there's this misconception out there, and let me just get that settled right now. So, some people are under the impression that foster care is this money maker. So let me tell you. So I did the math, depending on the child, of course, but on average, we're looking at about $1.50 an hour. Yep. Oh, and that's actually before you pay for their food, their, the laundry, their clothes, their diapers, their transporting them to all their visitation with their biological family, the food, the extracurricular, the entertainment, all those things. $1.50 an hour. Like I said, I have a degree in business with the emphasis of finance and accounting. Like, I could probably make maybe a little bit more than $1.50 an hour. And I wouldn't have to be like banging my head against the wall with all of the drama and all of the trauma and trauma. Yes. So I'm glad I just was able to do a little rant there to let you know that there is no money making in foster care. There really isn't. Not in my experience anyway. And so therefore, that leaves me needing to have a job that can support my family and offset, our expenses, but not just offset. I needed to find something that could truly build some wealth for us. We're looking at 8 colleges and 8 weddings potentially. And think all those grandchildren and great grandchildren down the road. It's like, I've got a legacy that I got to build up for. And I was just sorting through different opportunities, always looking at, what are my options? What could I do? How could I generate some income? What's out there? What's needed? What are people willing to pay for? And I tried a lot, like I told you before, and I'm going to make a video for each one. Like, it's a little embarrassing thinking about and reiterating and actually sharing and being transparent with all the things that I've explored over the years. And they've cost money and they've cost time. And that hurts my heart a little bit because that's time and money that I took away from my family, and it didn't produce anything except for a check mark on the list of what doesn't work, right? What not to do. So stay tuned. I'm going to continue with that list. Well, I'm actually going to start the list and continue it. How about that? Okay. So this is what you want to do. If you want to continue listening and just follow me on this journey and see where I'm headed, see where I've been, go ahead and like and subscribe and ring the bell. All right. And I'll catch you later. See you next time.